Hi, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, Aries, I'd just like to say I am a professional and experienced holistic spiritual counsellor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as holistic and spiritual counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive in there and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Messages for Aries. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so you were coming in with the Magician, and you were also coming in with Temperance here. This is coming in as a second chance here, guys. This is what I'm picking up. But with this second chance, now this could either be both you and your person. Here, it's learning from the past, is what I'm getting. To get this second chance right, here, it's another shot, is what I'm getting with both cards coming in. See, this is saying with Temperance on the board here, now do it correct. Now do it the right way here when you're reading. In terms of self-mastery, so you're coming in with the Magician. It comes in as self-mastery here. And what I mean by self-mastery, it's the master of oneself, to be quite honest here. It does say change it up. This is for both you and your person here in your reading. See, what it can also talk about here for both you and your person is learning from where you went wrong, or where it wasn't correct in a sense here, or what you missed or misinterpreted here or misunderstood here in your reading. Gain knowledge from that. That's what I'm getting here. Alright, guys, both you and your person here in your reading, so that it does, or best way to say it, so that you do get the desired results and outcome that both you and your person are wanting. Now, what it can talk about there in terms of the Magician and the Temperance card, what I'm picking up here is it comes in as giving other things a go, giving things a go that you may not have, not so much thought of. I get you thought of it, but you didn't. You may have questioned it. You may have doubted some of the ideas that you were coming up with here, or that was coming into your mind space here. Of course, there would have been a fear element here. You are coming in with confidence as well, why you didn't take a certain action here. See what your reading is saying, and it's talking about here in your reading. Now do what I say, in a sense here. That's what it's coming in as, Aries. Do as I say. But this is coming from Temperance, but this is actually talking about yourself here. And have patience is another way in which it's saying. So when you give things a go here in your reading, you know, fully invest before you make your mind up, before you cut it off here. Give it time to grow into something. That's what I'm getting. As opposed to just expecting that it's going to change the very next day. Because most times, if not all, you have to give things a go. It can come in as tread lightly here in your reading. And like I said, it's about learning from the past here, learning your lessons from the past is what I'm getting. Learning from the actions that you took is what it's talking about here. Not so much from the actions that you didn't take here in your reading. Especially if you're coming in with the social media platform here, the Magician card. Be patient in what you invest in. Be patient in what you build. Here, nurture. Nurture is what it talks about here. Nurture and care here. That can come in as also learning. Delving deeper into certain aspects of your content here. It really depends on what you put out there. Because there's a lot of movement is what I'm getting. There's still a lot to be learnt, and this learning can come from curiosity or innovation. It's coming in as fun in a sense here. He's definitely coming in as wisdom here, guys. Yeah, learn from the actions that you took. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, to gain a higher knowledge here, a deeper knowledge here about yourself. Not so much about other people is what it talks about here. So a lot of, well, coming in with the Magician card, what it's talking about there is a lot of it is centered around you, what you know, as opposed to how other people, places and things have influenced you here. Yeah, it is coming in as a second chance here, guys. That's what it talks about. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so let's keep going here. And let's see what other messages the cards have for you. Let's just give it that another. Yep. All right. Messages for Aries. Now remember, this is both you and your person here. Okay, thank you. Missed opportunity here in your reading. Okay, so you were coming in with the Moon card, you were coming in with the Ace of Swords, and you were also coming in with the Wheel of Fortune here. Well, what it talks about there for both you and your person, well, you are coming in with clarity, you are coming in with the truth when you come in with the Ace of Swords here. Like I said, it's a second chance here. See, with the Ace of Swords, what it talks about there is that you've got to learn your lessons, is what it's saying here. It is another go here, guys, when you're coming in with the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, of course, it can talk about the past, and I spoke about that with both the Magician card and the Temperance, here. I want to just check something here, guys. With the Moon card coming in, see, the Moon card can be seen as here as something that's hidden, but hidden deep within yourself in terms of your emotions here. And so what I pick up there in your reading, it's for both you and your person here, it's the realization, it's coming in that way, just how deep and intense their emotions are. Now this can be about people, places and things, but what it comes in is how they brought certain things into their reality here. It comes in as, I didn't realize that my emotions here, it's something along those lines, because you have Temperance here in your reading. My emotions actually created some of the things that I brought into my reality. It's coming in that way here, guys. And realizing the truth about that here. Now, I spoke about self-worth. I spoke about negative here. It's coming in as confidence now. The confidence to take the correct action here in your reading. It is coming in as making it right, is what this is talking about here, Aries. Yeah. Quite powerful. It's the Ace of Swords here in your reading, because it's the Ace of Swords that's bringing in this clarity here for both you and your person, and it's the Ace of Swords that's creating a shift when it comes to your emotions, is what I'm getting, because you know the truth here. You know the truth about yourself, like I said, in terms of self-mastery here. And this truth is coming in as pushing past, in terms of the Moon card, pushing past what was hidden here, what you kept hidden, or what you kept hidden inside of you, but it's coming in as clutter, unnecessary traffic in a sense here when it comes to your emotions here. I do get that a lot of it has to do with yourself in terms of clutter and unnecessary traffic in a sense here, and it is coming in as negative self-talk, self-worth here, low self-worth and low self-esteem here in your reading. See, this Wheel of Fortune is coming in as a comfort zone. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, of course, it would be a challenge and an obstacle here, guys. See, you are coming in with divine timing here, but what it's also talking about here in your reading is, what did you do with that time? That's what it's saying. What did you do with that time here to turn things in your favour? And I get here in your reading, for both you and your person, you realise that you needed to spend time, you needed to invest here. It's coming in that way. It could also talk about, in a sense here, wasted time, coming in with the Moon card. Where you could have worked on your low self-esteem here. You could have overcame obstacles and challenges here in your reading, but you may have stayed in a comfort zone here. Lazy here, guys. Lazy may have been a pattern and a habit for both you and your person here. All right, let's keep going. Messages for Aries here. Let's see what else the cards have for you. All right. Okay, all right, so you were coming in with the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, what it talks about there, you know, literally here, guys, well, you better get a move on, is what it's, is what it's saying. See, like I said, with this divine timing, the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance coming in here, guys, what have you done with your time? That's what it's saying. What do you do with your time here in your reading? Book an image reading with me, as I'm not just a tarot reader here. Now, coming in with the Four of Cups, what I get there in your reading is it's coming in as patterns of behaving here. See, when I spoke about the second chance, here in your reading, what it's saying there is that in the past you ignored it here, and I spoke about that with the Moon card, the Ace of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune here in your reading. Now, potentially here in your reading, what it talks about there is I did talk about having the patience to allow things to grow here in your reading, but that new growth here is actually yourself, is what it talks about here when you're coming in with the Seven of Pentacles here in your reading. You've got to get a move on, is what it's talking about here, to create the changes that you were wanting to create in the truth about yourself and your reality here. It's got to start with you. See, the Seven of Pentacles can be seen as a comfort zone, and what I mean by that is that you just get so far. And of course, you've got to keep pushing yourself here, and that's where that conscious effort comes in, all right, guys, where you push yourself to keep going here. And I did talk about laziness here, where it's just too hard. I've got too much on my plate here, is what I'm getting. And then you're going to come in with the Tower, is what it's talking about here. You don't want to miss this opportunity. You don't want to miss the second chance here, because it is coming in here, guys, if not already. Let me just have a look at something. But here it is. It's coming in as willpower here, guys. That conscious effort. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. The second chance is what it's talking about here. All right. I'll just choose one more card here. Okay, so you are coming in with the Death card, and you are coming in with the Two of Wands here in your reading. It's a want to. There is definitely a desire to here, but you've got to learn from what happened, the actions that you took in the past, so that you can take the correct actions here, so that you can end out the past cycle and then come in with the rebirth here. That past cycle is actually coming in as where you're at this point in time here, guys. is what I want to say, and commit to this. Commit is what I'm getting to what you want to build here. But what you want to build here, Aries, for both you and your person, is actually yourself. Here in your reading. When you're coming in with self-mastery here, guys. It is coming in as a second charge here, guys. And it says, so there's still an opportunity is what I'm getting. Alright, let's go. I'm going to pull some letters. These are first and last initials of your person and even yourself. I will create some keywords and also some names here. Now, if you can see names or keywords that I haven't spoken about here, guys, then you take it from there, okay? So, when I have two of one letter, I'll put it back and I'll come in with some more. Great. See. All right, let's go. You have Quade here. You have noise. You have noisy here, guys. You have nosy. Woo. You have care here. Oh, you have scary here, guys. You have node here. You have scar. You also have day. You've got days here. You have Kari here. You've got Sid here in your reading. You've got Scene here. Oh, you've got Cindy here. You've also got Ray here, guys. You have Randy here. You have Quo. You have Q here. You have Sad. You've got Sandy here, guys. You also have Candy here. You've got C. You've also got Re. You have Rena. You also got Dina here. You might have Deny here, guys. Let me have a look. You do have DIE here. No. You've got Roy. You have Rona. You've got Ronnie. You've also got Rhonda here, guys. Might have Reese. You have Diane. You have Sonia. Did I say Rona? Here. You have Kay. You have Case. You have KC here in your reading. Alright, so your letters are R-E-Y, C-D-A, another E, Q-S-O-N-Y, A-U. You have Sony. You have audio. You have Senyo. You have Senyo here. Alright, and you also have Q. You have Queen here. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, Aries, and I'll catch you later.